What if you had a full-time trader making you 10% profit every month, no matter what the market did? That's some powerful stuff right there. Guys, welcome to Player One Signals. This is a review of Barrel. This is Bernard.Finance. And guys, I couldn't be more excited. Last two reviews that I've done have done extremely well. Thank you, because my name was on that. And in fact, guys, you got to be careful who you listen to out there, because there's certain YouTubers that'll just pump whatever. But I just got off the phone with one of the devs for this project. These guys really know what they're doing. Their tokenomics is solid. Their automatic buyback system is not manual, so they can't mess it up. Bots can't go in and buy pumps, which is what's happening, or what has happened, unfortunately, over at Everrise. That has happened. Not to say that isn't a good project, but I am saying that they're learning from sort of these mistakes, and there are simply better ways to implement a buyback system, and it's got to be automated. That way bots can't, no matter what, they can't snipe you. The other thing is that they have something that no other token has, and I think that, guys, I think this is going to be implemented moving forward into these, what we now call hyper deflationary. Remember, SafeMoon gave us deflationary, all right? Hyper deflationary came from Everrise. Hyper meaning a buyback tax. So every single transaction, both a sell and a buy, have a tax that goes into a friendly whale belly. You can just call it a wallet. And that wallet buys back that token, kind of like a stock buyback. Amazon, Google, Tesla, Apple, they all do stock buybacks, but in real time. But more importantly, it's hyper deflationary. Why? Because it burns those tokens. So those tokens get burned as it's buying back the stock. Very, very important. Now, on top of all of that, the niche here is having a full-time algorithmic trading bot that has a proven track record. Even when Bitcoin was falling, it sustained a 10% monthly return, period. So 10% monthly. So imagine you have a wallet that goes to this bot, this trading bot, okay? And it trades on FTX. We'll show you what this is. It's Ganymede is the name of the company right here. And the trading bot yields your token, right? Bernard.Finance, 10% of whatever it's in its belly every month. That means literally you could have some type of launch here where we skyrocket. Nobody, let's say that's hypothetically, let's say nobody sells. Everything just stays the same. Nobody does anything. Nobody buys, nobody sells. Your trading bot is just making you 10% every single month. It's just bringing that into the liquidity pool that gets distributed to the holders every single month. That is crazy. That is next level craziness. So I'm super bullish on this token. So let's go over Ganymede real quick. This is the company that Bernard.Finance is using as their trading bot. Now, I've looked into this company a little bit, and you guys can do your own research as well, of course. But what they allow you to do is, by holding Ganymede tokens, you can actually use their automatic trading bot. And the service is as such. They're going to give you access to the algorithmic trading bot to basically generate profit on your own trading account. Now, you need an FTX trading account to do this. As you know, I trade with leverage on Bybit. I don't have an FTX account, but we don't have to worry about this. With Bernard.Finance, they're going to do it for us, okay? But in order to sort of get on, and I'll show you guys what I mean, in order to sort of get on the whitelist, which is, by the way, where the money is at, guys. What I'm about to show you is before the token has even launched. Let's go over to Bernard. We'll come back to that. Guys, you don't even have a chart here. Look, there is no chart. Why? Because it's not out yet. Guys, there is no pancake swap. It's not even, I can't even click it because it's not out yet. You guys are super early, so you're welcome. And guys, thank you. Thank you for being here, because together, this thing is going to go to the moon. Guys, let's check it out. Let's go down and read about Barrel. So basically bringing upward buy pressure to via massive and automatic buybacks to the Bernard.Finance ecosystem. Burn and Barrel. So these guys have created another token called Burn. Now, I'm not going to go over Burn in here, but I do want you to understand that Burn is a part of this whole ecosystem. In fact, a lot of the tokens that we're going to see over on Barrel are going to be sort of, let's just call it donated by Bern, okay? They're going to take it for the team just to get everything started with the liquidity over at Bernard. And with Bernard, Beryl, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting into a project that has an algorithmic trading account attached to it, sending it liquidity every single month, sending that liquidity pool, right, that we all enjoy, earning tokens, right, into that liquidity pool every single month, 10%. And so it just grows and grows. And so we'll go over the tokenomics, but we're just going to go over what it is real quick. The project is going to revolve around an algorithmic trading account, okay, provided by Ganymede token, which gains will basically transform into buybacks and compound interests. Now, other tokens that are not doing this right now, they will be. This is setting a trend, which I love. Now, combined with that unique feature, a 10% tax is applied, okay, on every sale of Beryl. 40% goes into the marketing to increase visibility of the project, and 60% are used for the buybacks. Guys, let me just explain something. 40% is a huge amount, okay, for marketing. Huge. That is what's needed. Guys, in order for this project to blow up, you have to have money for marketing. The worst thing is getting into these tokens who do like a 10% towards marketing, 5% towards marketing, and they just run out of money. That's just all there is to it. They run out of money. So this is really, really cool to me, because even if it does stop and everyone just stops and nobody buys this thing, you still have this trading bot that's going to continue to bring in 10%. And 40% of that is going to go towards the marketing, which is beautiful from the way I see it anyways. Guys, the weak hands are going to sell. That happens in every project, okay? The more holders get rewarded with the price increase of the token. So the more that we can sell, the more we get rewarded. We already know this. This is how tokens get burned, right? So this is what we call Pumponomics by Bernard.Finance, which I love that term right there. I'm going to start using that, Pumponomics. So pre-sale. They have a pre-sale right now. If you've never done a pre-sale, you just need to understand, guys, that's how you make your money right now. This is a micro bear market. I'm going to call it a micro for now. And in order for you guys to really, really come up, you need to be in early. There ain't no much earlier it doesn't get much earlier. Let me just say it the right way. It doesn't get much earlier than the pre-sale, okay? 300,000 tokens. Beryl will be available on the pre-sale on the 21st of June on our Telegram channel. Guys, I'll have the link right here, and this is their pre-sale right here. I'll go ahead and open that up so you can see it, and I'll put this link inside of the description, okay? Now, you want to go ahead and basically go through here. You're going to go to this form right here, okay? I've already filled it out, and once you fill it out, let me just show you real quick. You're just going to fill this out. You're going to put your Telegram handle, your BSC address, your email, and then once you fill it out, everything will be good to go. It'll look kind of like this, and you'll be waiting to see if you can get whitelisted. That means you can basically be approved for the pre-sale. And in the pre-sale, you'll have the amount that most likely you put in here. They are raising 200,000, by the way. So whether or not you want to do, $1,000, $500, whatever it is, you'll put how much BUSD you plan to invest in a Beryl. They have a $10,000 max cap. Thank you. That is to protect, okay? That's to protect against major whales coming in, basically buying $50,000, $100,000 and then dumping right after they double up after the launch. And so I think I really appreciate that from these guys, just thinking ahead on the holders there and just making it safe for everyone. So going back to this utility, this trading bot, a lot of you guys might have heard that trading bots don't work, and I'm with you. I'm a full-time, was a full-time trader. I'm not really doing full-time anymore, but I've done that for a lot of my life, and not just in crypto. But the thing is, guys, is that looking at let me back up there because I want to be honest with you guys. I started trading crypto in January. So when I say full-time, it was for a short period of time. But, as you guys know, things took off in January. So I did very well with trading. And one of the things I can tell you is there's nothing worse than getting into a good trade, being up setting my stop loss and hitting that stop loss and basically not being able to make moves fast enough because I was sleeping, right? And so that happens quite a bit when you're trading if you're not looking at the chart or have alarms set that wake you up, whatever. So having this automatic system works if the algorithm actually can produce during a bear market. And that's what we're seeing here. This algorithm, and as I was talking to the developers, they were kind of explaining the numbers that this was producing, and I was impressed by the numbers that it was producing because when you're in a bear market, to produce even 5% gains in a month, that can be difficult. You have to really understand when things are what they call, ranging, where price is just going up and down, and it's the same little range, from this 30,000 to 36,000. That's where Bitcoin's been at. Boom, 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 right? That's very, very tough to make money because things are just bouncing up and down and there's really no rhyme or reason. Now, when it's trending, when we have a bull trend or a bear trend, it is easier to make money because you can just trend trade. You can follow that. So I was very impressed to see that they had a 10% return during times like these. And what's really cool about that, as a token holder of this project, it makes me feel a little bit more confident that I have a full-time trader that doesn't lose, basically. This guy is always trading, just like the friendly whale makes you feel more confident because now the whale's belly is full and people aren't going to want to sell because the whale will buy their dip. That's the automatic rebuy system, right? We also have a full-time trader in our corner that's basically just generating money for us every single day. I've never heard of anything like that. I think that it's completely revolutionary. I think it's going to start a trend. And if this does what I think it's going to do, we're seeing big gains. We're going to see huge gains from this. So let me go ahead and zoom in here on the pre-sale metrics. 300,000 tokens a barrel. I already mentioned that. Go follow them on Telegram. Link is in the description. There is a 6-month vesting with the release every other 2 weeks, starting at launch. M+1 limit per person is set to 10K. So basically the limit per person is set to 10K. And the pre-sale funds are to be splitted as such. $100,000 for liquidity pool on Pancake, $100 for our algorithm trading account on FTX, 100,000, on FTX. So basically, think about it like this. What is 10% of 100,000, right? That's $10,000. So $10,000 every single month just going into the liquidity to buy back. So we're going to have a $10,000 whale every month. And that's minimum, guys, that's minimum. There were months where it was like 40 to 60%. That's crazy. So you're talking about $40,000 to $60,000, just boom, here you go. So the traders over there making money, feeding the whale, okay, feeding the automatic algorithmic buyback system, right? And you got this trader and the buyback system. It's, to me, that's what's up, dude. That's like next level thinking. And it's so easy, guys, to make 100x in crypto that developers get lazy. They get lazy. They don't come up with anything new. There's nothing new out there. So that's why I respect something like this. And I also think they're working on a few things as well. So I also think that the utility behind this is going to be extremely strong. They're working on a few things right now. They're working on an app. And I think the app is going to be big too, guys. So even though they don't really have anything up here in their roadmap yet, he was saying that they are working on an app, and I think that's going to be huge. But this is going to be safe. These guys are doxed. These guys, let me just read this last part. It's a robust community, brand new DeFi token. Barrel is a BEP20. Utility token. Is going to allow you to get exposure to decentralized finance and quantitative algorithmic trading. Ooh, I like that. Usually reserved for professionals through a strategy that is safe, sustainable, and profitable. Guys, I'm going to just explain to you, there's two things in the trading world. You have market maker tools, okay? And you have retail trading tools. Let me explain the difference. Retail trading is what I have. I have Market Spy. You guys can go get Market Spy. I don't recommend you do this. And you can start trading. You can go get Market Cipher. If you guys know who CryptoFace is, he invented or came up with Market Cipher or whatever, built it. Those are what we call retail trading systems, okay? Now, the algorithmic quantitative systems, the systems that are extremely advanced, those are what you call market maker tools. And those are not just accessible by anyone typically, okay? So when you look at what they have, and I've done a little bit of research in here into Ganymede. And when you look at what they're doing, now they're not going to give you their proprietary system, but you look at the returns, it's obvious to me that they're not just set up on some BS, retail trading type of service. They have some serious market making tools that they're working off of. To me, it's obvious because I'm a trader. So if you want to trust me, you can trust me, guys. That is something that I can just tell you. They're working with some really advanced tools, some really advanced technology that is beyond really my understanding. I'll be very honest with you guys. I don't know what they're doing. I wouldn't have a second clue as to what they're doing. So guys, Barrel Finance, let's look at the light paper, and let's go through it. Let's go through Barrel real quick. So basically, or Bernard Finance, you guys know what I mean. Barrel. I think it's cool. I think the whole thing is cool. And this is a derivative of their first fun meme project, Burn. And let's take a look at Burn real quick. This was their first project, okay? This was set up as just like a fun, meme type of token. These guys just thought, let's have some fun. Let's put a first project out there. And they did a great job. In fact, the all-time high for this token was pretty recently. You guys can check out the chart. And I was impressed with the amount of let's look at it together, because this is their proven track record right here. They recently had an all-time high with this token, and during a bear market, during a time when really Bitcoin was falling. And I just think it's incredible. So look at this. This is on a 1-hour chart. They just hit an all-time high today, guys, literally today. So that just goes to show these guys have a nice track record, a good community. By the way, go follow them on Telegram. The link is in the description. 2,500 members and growing. And they have this is a great community. I've gone through here and read a lot of their comments. And just, you can just tell a community is cool and has positive spirits when you go in here and just start reading stuff. And I love their all their GIF images and their images, and they really have they did a great job with hiring a really top-notch end designer. I think this even from like the website, it looks super professional. I like that a lot. I'm into that. I think it shows a lot about who they are. I've spoken to the developers. These guys are very, very, very smart. So look at the last bit down here. Continuous growth. Thanks to several burn option. Barrel is deflationary. Its value will increase on each transaction. We know this. The liquidity is going to be locked, guys, from day one, okay? Day one, so that's important. And these guys are such good. I mean, I've talked to them. They're such good guys. They're not in it for a rug pull or anything like that. Multi-layered marketing. The marketing wallet will be used to promote knowledge about the project among the crypto community. This is going to help build next steps for the ecosystem. The ownership. For trust and honesty reasons, we will renounce the ownership of this smart contract the very day of the release. That's awesome. That's what's up. HODL to win. 60% of each transaction will buy back Barrel. 50% of the algo gains, the algorithmic trader, will be set for buybacks of Barrel. 50%, guys. 50% of those gains. So if we're making, let's say the first month we make that algorithmic trading bot makes 40% off that $100,000. That's $40,000. $20,000 goes into the buyback. Those get burned as well. All of the buybacks will be burned. Hyper deflationary, even more than Everrise, guys. Even more than Everrise. I don't think it can get much better Barrel. It don't get much Barrel than that. No, but guys, if you're looking at earning tokens as you hold, there is no better choice. That's a fact, because this has the algorithm, the bot. No other project is doing that. So you can see why I'm excited. Exclusivity. Barrel holders will be the first to know about the next Bernard Finance projects and will be incentivized to participate in pre-sale. So it looks like, guys, these guys, and I've talked to them, are set down this path where this is not going to be their one and done or two and done project. These guys are going to release multiple projects, and you're going to be in on the whitelist first. You're most likely going to be able to get in on those whitelists and get in early to those projects. That's huge. Remember, it's easy to 100x in crypto. It's hard hard to get in early and to find solid projects. That's what's hard about it, okay? What else are we looking at here? Okay, the light paper, I kind of went through a little bit of it, but I want you guys to do your own research on it. I'm not going to go through everything here. Most of it we already went through, but it's an extremely powerful system. This applies a buying pressure. That's very true. It applies pressure to the sellers. You know, with Everrise, there was this idea, and this is an idea where like you're basically going to sell your tokens to the whale who's just going to buy them. So why get out of the project? Because price can only go in one direction. Yes. However, let's say you know, like a lot of projects, they take off, they come down, and then they hit this kind of plateau where it's like, okay, some time goes by and then they usually will take off and hit a new all-time high. Now, during those plateaus, if you have this automatic trading bot feeding, what happens? It's inevitable that that's going to increase, just a constant increase of price. Does that make sense? Because tokens are getting burned and this buyback system is just continuously buying back outside of the whale. The whale is being fed by not only sales tax, but the trading. You guys see what I'm saying? This is crazy. All right. So anyways, I'm excited. Take a look at their light paper. I'll have this in the description as well. But algorithmic trading bot, decentralized finance project backed by the algorithmic trading on the FTX exchange. They're going to bring this solution to perform in either a bull or bear market. That's what I'm talking about. Bear resistance tokens. Bear resistant tokens, guys. That's what we got to be looking for. So I think I think we've done it. I think I've really like found something that I think we could sink our teeth into here. Obviously, do your own growth. Do your own research, guys. And listen, don't be afraid to take profits. But also be careful, because those of you that are in and out of projects too quickly, you got to realize you're being taxed on these deflationary projects. So you want to hold until you're up a certain amount if you're going to sell, okay? I always recommend taking profits. I will never say that that's a bad thing or anything like that. This diagram shows the whole transaction and how that gets burned, where the money is going, the flow chart, and all of that. Take a look at this, guys. Very interesting stuff. I think that this has huge potential. I think this could set a brand new trend that we haven't seen. Look at the trend trading tokens that came out, right? The first ones. You got SafeMoon, took off, right? $2 billion project right now. Then now we're in a bear market. Things came down, but guys, Everrise took off. $80 million market cap in 2 days. In 2 days, right? Because the word got out that they had something super unique. And what did they have? They had the hyper deflation. They had the crack in the whale, right? This friendly whale that was going to buy the dips. But then people quickly realized that it's humanistic to make errors. You're going to make errors if you're human. And part of that whale buyback system is a lever that the developers have. And they can go like this, right? And so there were some early on mistakes with that. And they're trying to fix that. But my point is that Beryl saw that. And these guys are extremely smart. Guys, I cannot tell you how these guys are on another level of these guys are just on another level. I don't know what else to say. They're very, very smart. They've been in developing for a long time. They've developed other tokens. They know what they're doing. And more than anything, guys, they really have seen the mistakes of these other projects. So that's why I'm saying that this is going to be a big project. Now, the downside, I would say, is that you're in a bear market right now, guys. And so what I think this project has the ability to do out the gate is an easy 5 to 10x out the gate, no problem. I think it could go way higher than that. I think we could be looking at a 50x token here, possibly 100x. I do. It's just a matter of whether or not the community is really going to shill this token out there, and that's up to you guys. So share this video. If you like everything that you've seen, take a look yourself. Get this video out there. Let's bring some more people into this project. Remember, it's pre-sale. It's pre-sale, pre-launch. So if you've never been in a pre-sale, that's where the money's at. The whitelist is where the money's at. Go fill that form out that I showed you. That's in the description as well. And get on that whitelist so that you can enjoy the ride up, my friends. Until next time, Crypto Mike, stay blessed. I'm out.